Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels.
We ready to go. We done put in the work, and we ready to show. Better tell them right now that we ready for war. Better tell them right now that we ready.
First pitch coming your way next.
We ready for war. Got the dogs in the.
About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, dude. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And a swing and a miss. One out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So one out with two aboard. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swung on, belted. Harris on the move, racing back. Hauls it in on the warning track. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now.
Can't trust that life online. I didn't want that.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ward sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Orioles strand a couple. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium. Our starter in this one, number 19.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Rivera drifts towards it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. The 1-1. And that's down and away. the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Next offering upstairs. And a pitch. That one missing inside. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Batting fourth.
So first and second with one man gone. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Shanuel over at second. Moncada at first. 1 gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here is Logan O'Hoppe.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Slider misses outside.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Travis d'Arnaud waiting for a turn at the plate. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Laureano ranging back, and it is out of here. So he just clears the wall, and they take the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. He was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And he deals. Just missed. Two outs, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one 95 to finish him off. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Anaheim, stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
The wind of the pitch. Got him. Now one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now here is Jackson Holliday.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ramon Laureano. The wind of the pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Three, 2 now. Base knock right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Out to short. Tosses to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting in, the right fielder.
Here's Joe Adell. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The pitch. And a good eye there. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Zach Neto. Man on second, 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Angels leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back back here at Angel
Leading off for the
Stadium.
Orioles,
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Kicks and fires. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get the out.
The catcher, number 35, Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singh. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick. And we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. Mullins round second, heads for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit.
Henderson.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Here's a 2-1. Big swing and a miss. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The punch out there, and one out now. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Got him. 2 out.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Two on, 2 outs. Hard ground ball, base knock. In to score is the runner from third, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So 2 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. As we go to the last of the third. Digging in, Nolan Shotwell. The 1-1. Fouled off to the right.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
In the air, left side. Laureano settles under it. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Here is Moncada. One out, bases empty. And that's outside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Got it by him for the K. Two outs, base is empty. And here is Taylor Ward. And that one hammered. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 3. Runner at second, 2 down. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Up next for the Angels.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Travis d'Arnaud.
D'Arnaud.
2 outs. In the dirt, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. And a pitch.
We got full count.
Luis Rengifo to bat next. This one high in the air to left center. Right there is Laureano. And that is that. Angels strand a couple, and the score stays 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Laureano comes up to hit. Looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Emmanuel Rivera. Falling behind 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. It's 3-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And a 1-2. And another ball. And that just misses. Adley Rutschman waiting on deck for the Orioles. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. And they get Mullins for the out. And that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah, we in go mode.
Yeah, we in go mode. Never going slow mo.
Going. We in go mode. Going.
Ready to go, bottom four. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. This to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Number 7, Joe.
And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. The pitch. And a foul ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Action in the pen down there. Number 60 is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Kyren Paris, the next to hit for the Angels. This to third. Zips it across. That's the inning. Angels go quietly there, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Pitching change here, Ryan Sefferjohn.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Back in Anaheim, top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Adley Rutschman. Movement in the bullpen, Brock Burke. The lefty looks to be getting himself ready. Detmers getting loose as well. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call. 2 down, nobody on. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
2 outs. That one fouled off. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And the Orioles leave 1. They trail it 3-2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, number 60.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
1 down, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. And another ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mullins in pursuit. And there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 5. Go
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. Here's a 1-1. That's
2
down
balls,
and in.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
You so electric, baby. Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me.
Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Brock Burke getting ready to go. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
One ball.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And he chases that one. And the Orioles set down in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Orioles 2. Bottom of the inning. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. The wind and the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Right through there. Got him. One away. Bottom of the sixth.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
Next is the designated hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The wind to kick the pitch. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Slider misses outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here at Angel Stadium, top of inning number 7. Down the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one clips the corner. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's one down. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Brock Burke.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 2-1. And another ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And now the lefty. Base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. Line drive. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
1 out, runner at second. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And here's a slow roller. In plenty of time to first, and there are 2 outs.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
First baseman.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 count.
Two outs. And another ball. Ryan O'Hearn next to bat for Baltimore. Back to work. 3-2 now. On the ground, out to short. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air, right field. O'Neill makes a nice running catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up. Enough to really drive it.
Righty reliever out of the pen. Brian Baker. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swing and a ball popped up. Holiday settles underneath it. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
And now Kyron Paris. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
That's a little bit low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Dominguez also throwing. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And that will end the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. Score remains tied at 3. The left-hander on now, Reed Detmers.
Number 48, Reed Detmers.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Activity in the bullpen. Connor Brogdon up and throwing. Number 68 warming up as well. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That was blasted to the moon. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Pitch misses, and now 3-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4. Man at first, and into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Laureano. The 1-1. Now he breaks his bat, and there are 2 outs.
The batter.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Emmanuel Rivera. Holiday off of first with 2 away. Detmers checks the runner, and he's back in there. At the belt and fires. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Backed off the plate that time. Goes down looking. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. One now. Fought off foul. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come.
Keegan Aiken on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Holiday to second, a double play, and the first batter he faces in relief.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And now Yohan Moncada. And a pitch. That misses. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Moncada tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Stays alive. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins in pursuit. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back in Anaheim, we go to the 9th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. The lefty fires.
Ball, that's low.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Harris makes the grab, 1 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one ripped. Adele going back, gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way.
Number 68 gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Taylor Ward now at the plate. The 2-1. This one smoked out to left. Laureano calls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter.
Now it's the DH for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
Okay, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
The Halos trailing by 2. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Right-handed reliever. Got him swinging.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Bautista is just 1 strike away. That just misses. 2-2. And another ball.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Angels, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.